Have you ever noticed something strange? Some of the smartest people you know are also the most unhappy. They overthink everything. They question everything. They struggle to enjoy simple moments. Meanwhile, people who seem less analytical often look happier. So what's going on? Why does intelligence, something everyone wants, sometimes make happiness harder? Psychology has an uncomfortable answer. And if you've ever felt like your own mind is working against you, this video will explain why. Let's start with a simple truth. Highly intelligent people don't just think more, they think differently. Their brains are constantly analyzing every decision, every conversation, every possible outcome. Imagine you send a message to a friend. A typical person might think, okay, message sent, and that's it. But an analytical mind starts running simulations. Did I sound weird? Maybe I should have used different words. Why haven't they replied yet? Did I offend them? One message, 10 different worries. This is called overthinking, and intelligent people are much more likely to fall into it because their brain is extremely good at detecting patterns, risks, and possibilities. But here's the problem. The same ability that helps them solve complex problems also makes it harder to relax. Their brain doesn't turn off. It just keeps asking questions. What if this goes wrong? What if I fail? What if people judge me? And slowly, thinking becomes mental noise. But there's another hidden reason. Intelligent people often struggle with something psychologists call existential awareness. In simple terms, they think deeply about life, about meaning, about purpose, about mortality. Questions like, why am I doing this job? What's the point of all this? Is this really the life I want? These questions sound philosophical, but when they appear constantly, they can make everyday life feel empty. Small pleasures stop feeling satisfying because the mind is always searching for bigger meaning. And there's one more reason: expectation. Smart people usually grow up hearing things like, you're so talented, you're going to do great things. At first, it feels motivating, but over time, it becomes pressure. Now, every decision feels like it has to be perfect. Every failure feels like wasted potential. So instead of enjoying progress, they feel anxiety about not doing enough. And the result? A brain that is brilliant at solving problems, but terrible at letting itself be happy. But here's the good news. Psychology also shows that intelligent people can become incredibly fulfilled once they learn how to work with their mind instead of against it. And it starts with 3 simple shifts. Step 1. Stop treating every thought as important. One of the biggest mistakes intelligent people make is believing every thought deserves attention. But the truth is, most thoughts are just mental noise. Your brain produces around 60,000 thoughts per day. Not all of them matter. Imagine sitting next to a busy road. Cars pass constantly. You don't chase every car. You just let them pass. Your thoughts should work the same way. Instead of analyzing every idea, just notice it and move on. For example, instead of thinking, why did I say that? Maybe they think I'm stupid. You simply say, interesting thought, and let it go. This small shift reduces overthinking dramatically because happiness isn't about controlling every thought. It's about not believing all of them. Step 2. Focus on experience, not analysis. Intelligent minds love analyzing life, but happiness comes from experiencing life. Think about the last time you watched a sunset. A relaxed mind simply enjoys the moment, but an analytical mind might think, I should take a picture. Is this the best angle? Is this even special? The brain turns a beautiful moment into a project. So try this experiment. For the next week, create moments where you don't analyze anything. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Drink coffee slowly. No phone. No multitasking. Just experience. Psychologists call this mindful attention, and it's one of the fastest ways to quiet an overactive mind. Step 3. Redefine what a successful life means. Many intelligent people feel unhappy because they measure life with impossible standards. They think happiness comes from being exceptional, achieving something huge, reaching perfection. But psychology research shows something surprising. People who live the happiest lives usually focus on small, consistent meaning, not massive success. Simple things like helping someone, learning something new, building relationships. These things don't look impressive from the outside, but internally, they create deep satisfaction. So instead of asking, what is the biggest thing I can achieve? Try asking, what is one meaningful thing I can do today? That shift removes enormous pressure from your mind, and suddenly life feels lighter. Intelligence is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it can either build your happiness or quietly destroy it. A brilliant mind can solve complex problems, but happiness doesn't come from solving life. It comes from living it. So if you recognize yourself in this video, remember this. Your mind isn't the enemy. It just needs direction. Learn to let some thoughts go. Experience life instead of analyzing it. And measure your days by meaning, not perfection. And slowly, the same mind that once created stress will start creating peace. If you enjoyed this video and want to understand how psychology shapes your habits, happiness, and success, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Because sometimes, the biggest upgrade you can give your life is simply learning how your mind really works.